Guys, I was ready to give this movie an A+ just because of Gal Gadot's fine ass. Gadot? Doesn't matter. 10 years down the line, her last name's gonna be Fox. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. About 10 years down the line, I'm gonna be directing movies. I'm gonna walk in a DC studio, say, hey, I wanna make a Teen Titans movie. But I want Wonder Woman to make a cameo. And on that day that we're shooting, she's gonna come in. And I'm going to mac as hard as possible. All day. Every day. Does she have a husband? I'm not quite sure. It doesn't matter because her last name's gonna be Fox.
You're supposed to be reviewing the movie!
Shut up! Guys, this movie is directed by Patty Jenkins. She's directed Monster, which is probably one of the most fucked up movies that I've ever seen. And The Killing, which is a show on Netflix. And let's thank God that DC brought her in because the way this DC universe was going before this movie, man, it was looking real rough. This movie stars Gal Gadot, Chris Pine. Shit, there's really no one else in this fucking movie. You got that guy from Trainspotting, Robin Wright. And this is probably DC's best movie since The Dark Knight, so an applause for Patty Jenkins. Nice job. Guys, at the end of the day, this is just a really good version of the first Captain America movie. We go back in time, we watch them fight in the war, and then we gotta wait for them to come into the present. But they had that love story in there with Gal Gadot and Chris Pine, which they also did in Captain America, but it does not work as well there as it does here. Because Gal Gadot and Chris Pine's chemistry is just, it's out of this world. It is out of this world. Hands down, best thing about the movie is their chemistry because they're great. And I don't want to spoil the movie for you, but I'm going to spoil the movie. So if you haven't seen it, feel free to just turn this off. You got about 5 seconds, and in that 5 seconds, I'm gonna give you a clip of what I do to test audio. Oh, Foxy, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Foxy, yeah, hey, Foxy. So when Chris Pine dies in the end, it is some heartbreaking shit because you're just feeling the love between them the whole entire movie, especially in the scene right before the third act kicks in because, you know, they're getting tucked in for the night and they were just dancing and shit, and it's great, and you know, they're really feeling the love, and then they get inside of Wonder Woman's room, and Chris Pine, you know, he's trying to be all noble and a gentleman. He's like, alright, well, I'm gonna let you get some sleep. Meanwhile, Wonder Woman is giving him Nala eyes, and if you don't understand what I'm talking about when I say Nala eyes, I'll break it down for you. You remember that scene in Lion King where Can You Feel the Love Tonight is playing, and Simba and Nala, they're flirting and shit, they're playing, and then they roll down the hill, and Nala lands on her back, and she gives Simba that one look, and she's just laying there like, give it to me. That's the look Wonder Woman was giving Chris Pine. So I'm sitting in the theater and I'm watching Chris Pine walk out and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, dude, if you do not walk back in and give her the goddamn business, like, I swear to God, I'm gonna walk out of this theater. And he's walking out of the room and at the last minute, he closes the door. Everybody in the theater that I was in, everybody cheered. They're like, yeah, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. It was a great moment. Another great moment in this movie is the trench run / no man's land, because that little section of the movie is so fucking cool. I never fucked with Wonder Woman that hard until that scene. She hops up out of the trench. They're like, no, what are you doing? She pulls out her shield and she's just taking all the fire, all of it, and she's just pang. It's great shit. And then she just starts mowing them all down. When she gets into the little town and she's just running through buildings, just destroying Nazis left and right. I don't even know if they're Nazis or not. Don't ask me about history. She's just running through the town, destroying Nazis left and right. Like, it's fantastic. It is great stuff. But I will tell you where this movie loses me, and thank God it's only in the last 10-15 minutes. It's when Steve Trevor dies, and then she's going back to fight Ares, and Ares I feel like is a pretty good villain for this movie too. Like, so far DC has been pretty decent with their villains. They're not all throwaway like Marvel does, which is great. The thing that I love about Ares in this movie is that he's not there for the whole movie, but you know that his presence is just there. And one thing that Wonder Woman is really trying to prove, she's like, no, Ares is the cause for all this war, because obviously, you know, he's the god of war. But all her Amazonians, they're like, no, Ares has been dead for years and years and years. There's no way Ares could have anything to do with this. This is just man being man. And I feel like that is just great shit, because they're like, They don't need a god to tell them to go to war. Man's fucked up enough that they're gonna do it themselves. Like, oh, it's fantastic. Nothing like a little truth bomb in the middle of a summer blockbuster. But like I was saying, the only thing that doesn't work for me, and it's as soon as she beats Ares and she's like, what did she say? She's like charging up her bracelets and shit, and she's like, I believe in love, and and then shoots him with a fucking Kamehameha. The Kamehameha isn't my problem. It's the I believe in love part. It's just like, oh my god. Maybe that's just the cynical person in me, but I hate this power of love bullshit. It's like, it's so corny, you know? Maybe I'm just lonely. But I can't stand that power of love shit. It's the one thing that kind of destroyed Interstellar for me. And it didn't destroy this movie for me. It's just a small complaint that I have. That, and the beginning and the end of the movie can be very corny. Like, the end is like really like 2002 superhero origin movie. Like, they're like showing Wonder Woman climb up this building and whatnot, or she's doing something. And in the background you can hear her narrating, talking about what she learned over the movie and shit. And then at the end, she jumps into the sky and she comes up to the camera and punches it. Boom. End of the movie. That's it. I'm like, dude, what is this, fucking Spider-Man? In the beginning, some of the special effects are a little corny, but other than that, this is a great movie. It's a really, really good movie. Guys, this movie is a solid B+. You got great action, you got great acting. It's just that some of the stuff is a little corny, and at the end of the day, it's kind of just a generic superhero movie. But it has better stuff than your average everyday superhero movie. So, B+, and I like that great. I don't know why the critics came out like, oh, 95%! Honestly, I didn't really think too much about Gal Gadot as an actress because, you know, I didn't think she really has to try too hard for this role. Like, she's already foreign, so she sounds like Amazonian or whatever. Like, really, I felt like all she had to do was go in and say her lines and get paid. Literally, that's it. But she actually, like, brings something to the role. Like, you know how I was saying in the Man of Steel review, like, I can't really get that symbol of hope that we're trying to get out of Superman. I got that from Wonder Woman. You walk out of this movie and you try and think of what superhero you would much rather have in your world. I would take Wonder Woman every single day over neck-snapping Superman and fucking brooding-ass, dark-ass Batman. Like, I will take Wonder Woman every day. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We got Justice League tomorrow. I went to go see it last night or 2 nights ago. So, I'm not gonna tell you what I think about it. Just wait for the fucking review. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the shits. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Oh, Foxy, you're so fine, you don't understand. Probably take her somewhere fancy, like Red Robin or Olive Garden. You know, wine her, dine her, class her up a little bit.